Are you a CS student and not sure where to complete your CS articleship in a company or in a firm? Then this video is for you. Do check this out. My name is CS Vipul Boy. Let's get started. All of you must be aware that every professional course like CA, CS, CMA, etc. has a long-term practical training as a part of its course, which is also known as articleship. In this video, we are going to discuss about CS articleship. You can join either a company or a firm as a CS trainee for your articleship. The most important question over here is where to join, a company or a firm. Which one is beneficial from your future perspective? Don't worry, we are here to help you out. In this video, we are going to solve all your doubts regarding this training, and at the end of this video, I am going to tell you about my personal experience regarding this training and how has it helped me in my career growth. So stay tuned till the end of this video. The first and foremost thing that you can consider while choosing between a company and a firm for your articleship should be learning. If you are choosing a company for your articleship, then all the activities that you will be undertaking during the tenure of your training will be company specific or industry specific. What I mean to say by this is, your scope of work will be limited to that particular company or particular industry. On the other hand, if you are choosing a PCS firm, then you will be exposed to variety of work. That is because a well-established PCS firm may have lot of clients like private companies, public companies which could be listed, unlisted, LLP, etc. And different companies have different compliances. Therefore, different types of assignments may knock your door at any time if you have a gamut of variety of clients. And this will really help you to become master of all. The second most important thing that you will have to bear in your mind while choosing between a company and a firm for your articleship should be culture of the organization that is most suitable to you. Here, you will have to take a long-term view. Think about which working environment you will be most comfortable in. I'll tell you why. The culture of the company is very different from culture of the firm. In a company, you will have to follow the hierarchy. For example, for various company related compliances, you will have to discuss with your CEO or MD. For board related compliances, you might have to coordinate with the chairman of the board. And for various other matters, you will have to coordinate with various functions in the organizations, especially the finance function. Further, reporting of compliances to your one level above will become part of your corporate life. Hence, effective communication, coordination within and outside the organization, and presentation skills, etc. will be very important for the corporate culture. While in a PCS firm, you will be sitting on the other side of the table. You will be acting as a watchdog on your client company's compliance position by undertaking various audit, certifications, etc. So you will be developing various checklists for the same. You will also need to have strong analytical skills to provide satisfactory solution to your client queries. You will also need to follow various deadlines for your compliances. Hence, developing checklist, time management, analysis, representing your client before authorities are essential for working in a PCS firm. Hence, you need to keep in your mind this long-term perspective while choosing between a company and a firm for your articleship. The next important factor in your decision making could be monetary consideration. If you wish to get a decent amount of stipend for your training, then your first choice of preference should be a company. A good company generally pays roughly between 15 to 20,000 to its CS trainees, which will not be the case in a PCS firm. In a PCS firm, your stipend will be less in most of the cases as compared to a company. Again, this could not be the significant factor for all the students. However, this could be material for those students who have moved to another city for their training and want to meet their basic living expenses. Also, for those students who want to bear their own expenses and doesn't want to burden someone else for their educational expenses. But again, the priority will differ from person to person. The last important factor to be considered can be your future career perspective. which according to me is not very significant, but possibilities cannot be denied. Let's take an example. You have completed your articleship in a PCS firm and want to join a company after your articleship and post qualification. Then that particular company might want an experience of working in a company. Let's take another example. Over the years, you have worked for unlisted public companies and want to switch to listed companies. Then listed companies might ask for the similar experience of working in a listed companies. This could be little drawback, but this is not always be the case. At the end of this video, I'll tell you why. So, these are the few factors I have quoted for you to consider while deciding between a company and a firm to join for your articleship. I cannot give you the conclusion which one is more beneficial to you because, as I have already mentioned, priorities differ from person to person and you are the best judge of yourself and no one else. So think about your long-term goal and priorities and take the wise decision. All the best. Lastly, let me tell you about my personal experience of this training. I started my CS journey in a practicing company secretary firm and I am pretty happy about that. It gave me an opportunity to learn a lot of things at a ground level and understand the things at much more details. I had worked for 2 PCS firms in a span of 5 years before joining a corporate. This gave me a lot of exposure to various secretarial activities, from the minor things like ROC filings, preparing statutory records, etc. to significant things like incorporation of a company, board meeting compliances, AGM compliances, drafting of annual reports, preparing of applications for mergers, amalgamations and presenting it before NCLT, stamp duty adjudication at stamp office, etc. It made me capable of handling the compliance of a company, and now I am happily working with a public listed company. Here I would like to mention that it's not necessary that you have started your career journey in a PCS firm, then you cannot see a future in corporates or vice versa. This is the only thing I was mentioning while talking about the fifth factor. On this note, I would like to leave you with a statement by a famous writer, Robert Kiyosaki, from his book Rich Dad Poor Dad, which says, invest first in education and learning. The only real asset we have is our mind. So friends, build your skill set properly during your training days, which will help you to create a base on which you can build your career empire. I hope this video has helped you in some way or the other to clear your doubts, or rather give you clarity on deciding your career journey. If it has, do not forget to like, share and comment to this video. See you in the next vlog.